Good morning. I'm hopeful that I'm in the right places because I was just in time. So it makes it very interesting when feeling a little bit under the pump to get it right, isn't it? We're here for the daily Lenormand card spread reading, and I just went back to the opening screen because that I usually use because I didn't have that showing at all for the intro part. And I wanted you to just see what the weather's like out there in my front garden. It's just one of those things that becomes a habit, doesn't it? So, good morning, Sarah. Lovely to have you popping in. I was a little bit just in time, Todd, for my start, and I dare say there's probably not the same notifications that have come out um, or been sent to you. I really don't know about the other end of the notifications factor. Good morning, Kat. Um, did each of you get a notification? So, because I was only just in time, I missed that opening screen. As I said, good morning from that user. There should be a comment permissions link in your description somewhere if you want to have your name seen. So, oh gosh, good morning. You're home today feeling crappy. Sorry about that, Connie. Healing energy's going too. And Emily, good morning to you. Lovely to see you. And good morning to Shaz. Is it sunshine there? You might have. It's not quite here. It's sort of. I mean, it's daylight. That's something. I started in dark and now it's daylight. Yes, you got the notification. Great, thank you. And Rena, good morning to you as well. So, look, we'll get into the cards because I feel like I have dragged my feet because I nearly got caught with being late. And that's annoying for a Virgo. We don't like being late for things, I can tell you. So, there you go. I like that. You haven't done a test yet, but you tried the carb soda one. I've not heard of that. Not heard of that at all. Um, and you think I'm from the era where the old-fashioned methods are probably the ones that work best. So, sunshine at the moment. Okay. And you're trying this one. Morning, Ros. Good morning, Nat. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Does that mean you've changed your photo? Oh, you have, haven't you? Yes. Have you? Yes. There you go. Um, oh, yeah, because you had sunshine, or was that someone else? Look, I do get used to these things. Isn't there a lot that we can sometimes assume, or get so used to that it passes through, and we sort of, oh yeah, yep, they're the same ones. There we go to show your name. Yep. And Kay, yes. Good morning, Kay. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, I just realised that you were the one that was there. You're in the group, which is yeah. The private groups do that now. You're only meant to have to do that once ever in your group, is what I thought. But obviously, it's not allowing that. Must be that each time you pop in, you need to actually do it. I don't know. Let's see whether it works the same. Well, tomorrow morning, isn't it? Now here we go. I have got, as you can see, I've got the mystical Lenormand today, and we'll read our card. It's a lot of words in this one, so take the good with the bad, smile with the sad. Love what you've got and remember what you had. Always forgive, but never forget. Learn from mistakes, but never regret. I think, look, we can be very judgmental. Most often, it is the self criticism that we're the most judgmental with, and I think everything that we have happen is an experience to be learnt from. It it's us who puts the good bad label on it, all of that sort of judgment factor. There's nothing wrong with being discerning in how we move forward in our lives and everything. And it's because we are human that we feel we need those judgments, those clarification words so that we can express ourselves more fully. And I think it's all good to be able to use the full language and express how we are feeling as we're moving along. And these cards, any type of tool that we use helps with that, doesn't it? So, and it looks like we've got a troll. Yes, we have. So there we go. And we've got Renee. Good morning, Renee. Oh, isn't that a beautiful avatar photo? Wonderful. Thank you for sharing that one with people. It's gorgeous. So, here we go with the mystical Lenormand deck. It is a little different. I have actually had to pull up a cheat sheet. Here I've got, and this is the one I use as a guide for a Grand Tableau. So it's like this, and it's got the layout with the numbers of the cards and the labels, as in which ones they are. Because as you may notice, these ones don't have the label, the name under it at all. All it's got is a stylized number on it. So what we're looking at here is 25 is the ring card. Now I pulled that and thought, oh yay, the birds. And then here's another bird. But I think this is the letter card. So I needed to get the cheat sheet so I could look at the number because I don't memorize things. I don't, as far as a guidebook, I haven't read them all and memorized them or anything like that. I just read the tools, I read the cards, I receive what stuff comes into my head. I trust it's from Spirit Direct, and that is how I read. And I just realised how high that is. Oops, I felt like I was peeping over a cliff or something. So anyway, that's how I read these cards is just intuitively and receive the messages that Spirit shows. So good morning, Narelle. So this is the ring card, and the ring is there that this magpie or whatever type of bird it is holding. So there we go. The ring card is in our home space. We have the sun. I'm assuming that 37 is that. That can't be 37. So there you go. Stylized printing. My eyes. I need glasses. It's me struggling to read the numbers. It's 31, which is the sun in the home space, in the workspace. Okay. Gosh, now we know this one here is the snake, and that is card 7. We've got this one, the key is card 33. The snake is in the unexpected space. The key is in our role. And this one that looks like it's the birds is card 27. And that is actually the letter card in the outcome. So there we go. Here's me needing to clarify from my own confusion of, and memory. What is card 25? I just couldn't remember. I didn't want to get the guidebook out, so lucky me, I got a cheat sheet. So, 25, the ring in our home space. So that, and I'm just going by what the picture, that what is here as well. I'm going to actually zoom in like this so that what we can do is highlight the card that we're actually speaking on as I'm speaking about it, because they are such a much smaller card, and it's hard to see the depiction of what the art is. It's beautiful artwork. So let's share it and show it off. It's a gorgeous little bird. You can see the reflection in the background, and there is the ring. So he's attracted by, or the bird is attracted by the bright, sparkly, gem like twinkles that are this ring. You can see that it's actually a very rich color on the surface of the ring. It looks like that type of larger ring as a signet type of ring. You can just see patterns in there. I wonder if I can get in even closer. I can't. I'm maxed up with its. I am going to pick this one up because I want to see it more clearly too. There you go. From the distance of where it was from the table, I couldn't see it, even though I've got good glasses. Let's see if we can focus on that ring. Now, what do you feel when you see the bright, sparkly objects? Do you love bling? Here's this bird digging into the jewelry box, and it's going to be flying off in a minute to take, steal, whatever, borrow. It's going to have that ring because it wants the bright sparklies. The message I'm feeling from that is that in our home space, we can tizzy it up. We can do things that are going to accentuate and bring out the beauty in our homes, is what I'm feeling from this one. It's not so much what we can wear, though, if you like to wear bling and jewelry and that, go for it. be wary. It could be a warning for you if you do have precious jewelry, that you keep it safe for today. That's where I'm feeling that there needs to be that extra care in that factor. But if there's other areas in your home space that you are wanting to bling up, bring to a forward attention for someone to take notice and for you to feel more comfortable in your home space or something like that. It just feels like almost like do your reno, start on doing that renovation of sorts that you're wanting to do. That's what I'm getting a feeling for. It really is bringing to the fore that is needing attention and tizzing up, yeah, and you're tizzing up your website, Shaz. Yes, exactly. And that is a way of doing it. Although that's more for work stuff, but it could still be relevant because we've got the sun in the workspace, which we're going to go to now. So you're tizzying up your website. So here we go to the sun, and that is putting the shining light on what you're doing for your work, strengthening it, bringing a warmth to it, and putting the energy into. It almost does feel like showing it off, putting that bright light and glow to what is your work. So I'm feeling that there is going to be that steady progress with it because in this um, depiction we've got the camels. Now they're not in a camel. What are they called? Caravan, because that's where they're loaded and someone's leading them and all sorts of things. But you get that feeling of persistent. What is it? The perseverance, even through the desert, because it looks. This is looking like it's set Egypt style, and you expect it's going to be really hot and all that sort of stuff, and that plotting that moving through and knowing that you're going to get to the other end because camels are such a wonderful, I would say, travel companion, but load bearer and walking along the same road, sending you're going to that destination and you'll make it. So whatever goals you've got with your work, I'm feeling that that's going to be something you will attain today. So keep moving through, keep working at it, persisting. You get over the procrastination and get working, get moving is what I'm getting, because you've got that beautiful daylight, wonderful warming energy of what the sun is going to bring to your day. So and Shaz, you're getting more focused in your mindset for work as well. Yes. And good morning, Michaela. Lovely to have you here. Lovely to have you here. And we've got Joe as well. It was your photo that I remembered seeing, the sunset or sunrise. So as your avatar. Wonderful to see you this morning. So lovely. So from the workspace, we're going to go up to what is the energy of the snake. Now, this one has almost got what is and in the unexpected energy, well, it is a little crown. I do need to show that because it's so far away. And look at the balance that's behind, if it focuses. There we go. Now it's looking, yeah, like, ooh, not evil. I don't put that sort of label on things, but it's looking very, oh, don't you come and touch me type of thing, protective. Because look what it's got. It's got an egg there, and we've got the balance of the night and the day with the moon and the sun depicted there, and almost like it's on its own island to protect. So I'm thinking what I'm feeling with this one. I'm sorry, I just saw that one of Emily's. You're getting more focused to go back to sleep. Yeah, but you're not feeling you're not feeling as well as you could. And after swimming, of course, yeah, I might need to talk about that one, Shaz. So here we go with the snake in its isolation here, but it's certainly in its protective mode. So I think really the message that I'm getting from the snake this morning is it's almost not watch your back, but be wary and protect. Have an awareness around you of what is the surrounds that you are situated in, so that you are taking care is it safety, or is it just taking care that you are protecting what you've built up, where the resources, the home space, I'm almost feeling like it is a be careful, make sure you lock your doors. There is more crime and theft, home invasion, and that sort of stuff happening. There is more business hacking and stuff like that. Because a lot of business is done on computers and worldwide storage centres, etc. Just make sure you've got your backups and that sort of thing done so that you are protecting what you yourself have created, because this is the snake protecting what it's created until that baby snake is hatched, because snakes do lay eggs. Um, Admittedly, once they've actually finished that part of their job, laying eggs, I don't think they hang around. I think they are a very independent little type of a creature. Now, we'll move down to what is our role, which is, whoa, does it almost give motion sickness there? So remember, the snake is in those unexpected moments. You might feel that gut feeling of, oh, something's not quite right. Honor that and just check out what your surroundings are. So we have for us what is the key. And this key is very interesting. Remember, we had the egg that was in that first in the snake, and have a look at what this is. It looks like it is the shape of an egg, and it's opening up. It's cracking and opening up a key to what is at the bottom there. Look at that. And that itself is another dragon, a reptile, that type of depiction. I wish this would stop fading in and out. Love it to be able to just snap into a focus. Let's see if it does with the white balance on the pencil. No, it's not. But that is a dragon that is looking after the egg, and I dare say protecting that key. So unless you are the right person to be opening it, which we are, we're the ones who are holding that key. We can open whatever doorway we need to, whatever treasure chest, because remember, in our first card that we've got here, there is that little treasure chest, the jewelry box. So we are being given that message to, we have the key, it's our role to use it. And I think we are being given the message to protect what we have in our home space and protect, and also keep moving forward though with our business and work stuff. So, what's the key in that? We're looking through what almost looks like a keyhole in that archway, isn't it? So with the letter as that central card now, it's setting free the communication via, and I do almost feel that that's um, in the ways that we can actually communicate this, there is the speak, there's the voice, there's the, and to actually hear a voice, you need ears to listen as well. So then we do have what is our sense of smell and our sight. And to read the words that are written on a letter, we need our sight. So we're putting in what I feel is our complete sensory beingness. This is, remember, it's also the outcome. So it's using all that we have as our communication tools, but most especially today, it will be in the form of the words written. So that when you are actually, by the end of the day, I'm feeling probably what we're needing to do is take note, journal it, write down what we have experienced. I'm feeling a sense of needing to reflect. We've got that mirror. I'm seeing that. Reflect on what we've done through the day by the end of the day, and write down what we've experienced, and just allow that to be, in a way, our lessons for the day. In a way, sharing it with another person, because this is the carrier taking it to another for that information. So it is sending off a letter, but it's almost like it's sending to your soul self, for that lesson has been learnt by the end of the day. That's what I'm sensing from this one, which is, it feels a bit weird, the flow of the words that I'm getting, but that's what I'm sensing. Now, I'm not sure that is the top of a desk, though for me in this fuzzy distance, it almost looks like the hand as well, ready to receive that letter that's being written. So, but it feels to me to be within that same space. So it really is that self communication, and so by the end of the day, we are learning from what we ourselves have experienced. I'm hoping that you can understand this, because it's uh, in look, in the way, in the things that I've been learning, like writing, doing writing and publishing a book, right? That's part of what I'm experiencing right now. So it can be a very isolating, you're looking within an inner world in some sense. So I think where that letter is showing up as the summary, as the outcome, as that pivot, it really is having that awareness of what's occurring around and about, but also at the same time, I suppose it's almost like a multitasking. At the same time, having that more insular, direct focus and look in on what is, can be a completely different world when you start writing. And yeah, it's very interesting that these cards have come forward as they have. So move through your path today with care, though, because we have got that is the awareness of what is around and about us as we are doing our tasks today, as we are blinging up our home, or that we're continuing to move through with our work progress, with persistence and perseverance and that warming energy, that we are attaining our goal. But it's knowing, having that awareness of self-protection as we're moving through that space as well too. So it's all just such a, in some respects, it's like being encased with that egg that we can move back into for protection, but move out of, as our role. That crack, once it's there, is always going to be there. That opening, you can't. Well, there wasn't a doorway on that egg. Put it that way. That the key was there for our use for other things. Move out and about and do what you need to, but also have that sense of awareness so you are protecting self through your day. I hope that that is understandable for each of you in your own life situations, that you can move through your day with confidence, with trust, and being the best you that you can be. And Narelle is saying, Ros, do you do private reads for more than an hour or not? Oh, yeah, I do. That's on the rosboundy.com. Does that come up if I do that like this here? .au, readings. I've just put the link um, into the chat stream. I have no idea whether it sees that as being, it's my show. Yeah, look, sometimes the way that all these algorithms and things and what we're allowed to do and not allowed to do and etc. on Facebook and YouTube and etc. Um, you just don't know, do you? So there you go. Looks like we're going to wake up that dragon. Yes. But I think because we are the holders of the key, that's okay. And I think too, it's that knowing where we're using it. Be aware. I do think we need to be aware. And a lock. It feels like a very lovely, loving, protective mode, because I'm not frightened of dragons. We are all part of. Yeah. Anyway, that's another thing, another day. Tribes and all that sort of stuff. Anyway, so the chat stream links are okay. Good, good. Thank you. Great. Thank you so much for being here as the wonderful family we've grown into. And I'll keep going because I do have a busy day, as we all probably do. So love life, have fun, and be the best you can be. And now I'll close off with namaste. See you tomorrow morning.